Welcome back to another video. So in today's video we are going to find out if Facebook advertisement is really worth your money. Let's go. Okay, so if you enjoy this content, if you like these kinds of videos, please make sure you subscribe. It really helps a lot. My goal for the year is 2,000 subscribers and I really hope that I can reach that goal. So before we begin, a quick disclaimer: I don't claim to be a Facebook master on advertising. I know very little on how to advertise on Facebook. I don't really advertise my videos on Facebook, but I thought I would try this and I thought it would be a cool video to make as well. Right, so in this video, as I said, we are gonna see if Facebook advertisement is really worth it. I've boosted a couple of posts, my videos, on my Facebook page called Aurel Bayrami Productions. You can follow the Facebook page as well if you want. So first boosted post that we have here is my craziest Bollywood action scenes video, which I made a couple of weeks ago. I think is 2 videos ago. I spent £10 on this, so as you can see over here on the screenshot, and it got me 1,161 people that saw the post basically, and it has 55 link clicks, which if you like on its own it doesn't sound great, and then where things get really interesting, if you go to view detailed, if you see here we have 31 women that clicked the link. We have 22 men and 2 unknown. I don't know what those are. And then if you go more to show details, basically it will show you even more details on who clicked the link, and like the age demographic and all of that. So if we go age, for example, this is where things get really interesting for me. So as we can see, age 25 to 34, we have 1 person clicking the link and it reached 17. 45 to 54, we have 9 people and it reached 192. Again, I don't claim to be a Facebook, expert on how to advertise on Facebook, because I'm not. But this has also to do with the quality of the post, and if it grabs attention and all of that, which is like advertisement skills and all of that. And then 55 to 64, we have 21 people that clicked the link from 392 that saw the post. And then 65 plus, so 65 years old and more, there's 24 people that clicked the link, and there's 472 people at that age demographic that saw this post. This is very interesting because I spent £10 on this, and regardless of the quality of the post and regardless of the caption and then the image is the same as the YouTube thumbnail that I made, which I think is a decent one. It doesn't have any text on it, but my caption says, "Today we're taking a look at the most hilarious Bollywood movies. Try not to laugh while watching them." And then it just says, "Click the link to watch full video." So this is really interesting. As you can see, the age demographic, so 18 to 30 maybe, that I think I would aim at, because of the kind of videos that I make, movies, and not that older people don't watch movies, but like movie facts and like all of that stuff. Okay, so if we go on the same post but on Instagram, I also boosted it on Instagram as well, on my Instagram stories. So if I go my profile and I go promotions, and then go on my insights, so as you can see here, I've had 1,438 people that reached. 95% weren't following me, which means that they were all paid from the paid promotion. And then I had 13 clicks on the website when Instagram gives you the swipe up thing. And then 19 people visited my profile. So if we go to even more detail and see, the audience here is 90% men and 10% women, which I don't know why. And then the age demographic, this is such a huge difference between Facebook and Instagram, and what kind of people are on Facebook and what kind of people are on Instagram right now. And when I saw this, I was like really shocked. So as you saw from Facebook, there was primarily older people, so from 45 to 65 plus. And if you see from this screenshot here, the majority is 18 to 24, and then there's 25 to 34, and then there's like a really small percentage 35 to 44, and then 45 to 54 gets smaller, and then 55 to 64 really small, and then 65 plus like really small. So again, this is such a huge difference from the kinds of people that use Instagram and the kinds of people that use Facebook. So basically, you have to know what kind of audience you want to reach. For example, for my videos, the post, even though it got 55 clicks and I spent £10 on it, it did have a lot of impressions. So a lot of people saw the post, like I don't remember, like 1,100 people, but only 55 clicks. I don't think that's worth the £10, because from the ad revenue, there's no way that I'm gonna make that money back. And then I spent £5 on Instagram, and I've already had 13 clicks and 20 profile visits, and then the profile visits will probably get me some followers. So again, depends on what kind of people do you want to target. At this situation, I think Instagram was a better target and a better place to advertise for my videos than Facebook was, because of the age demographic and because of what I'm, like the kinds of videos that I make. So if you're a business, where would it make sense more for you to advertise? For example, I know that Facebook, as you saw from these like data that I presented here, I know that Facebook now has slightly older people, so like a bigger like age demographic than Instagram. And because we know from like a really fast Google search, you can tell that the people 18 to 35, primarily younger people, have all moved to Instagram, Snapchat, and TikTok now. TikTok is massive. So basically, if you're a business and you want to advertise, you have to look really carefully on what kind of audience you wanna appeal to, and what kind of audience you wanna sell to. I know from my job that Facebook has a limit, a 20% limit on your images to text. So it has to be 20% text and 80% something else. So that is another limitation that Facebook sets, basically. So if you have more than 20% text, Facebook will not show. Even if you run a paid promotion, Facebook will not show that post to a lot of people, which that's not what you want, especially if you're paying for it as well. And then Instagram has the really interesting feature with the stories, with the swipe up. And normally you would need 10,000 followers to get the swipe up, but if you do paid promotions, and if you're a business, a verified business on Instagram, you still have that feature. So that's why, as you saw from my screenshots there, I was able to get more clicks and to get more visits through Instagram. Is because of the age demographic and because of the nature of the videos that I make. And if I had to give like a straight yes or no answer, I would still say yes, Facebook advertisement is worth it if you're a business and if you're appearing to a lot of people, for brand awareness and for a lot of people to see what you're doing. And if you're like an online store or something, I think still Facebook is the cheapest option to do, apart from Google AdWords, and Google, all of that Google does, which is very effective. And you have to know. That's like a whole study that people do now, and it's really complicated stuff that I do not even pretend to understand. But as far as a Facebook advertisement goes, I would still say yes. But for me personally, as you saw from the screenshots, I spent £10. Even though a lot of people saw the post, it did not give me much result, as I said, because from ad revenue I will not make that money back. I think from ad revenue from that video I made like £1 10p, which, you know, is like a £9 loss there. And if I was to do that for every video, and then there would be no point. But Instagram is a completely different beast, because it has more, you know, it has younger people, and by nature younger people spend a lot more time online. So if you optimize your adverts, your advertisement better, you can get a lot of, you know, you can get very good results through Instagram if you target it correctly. You know, on these targets you can set like demographics. You can do that on Facebook as well, but you know, for the purposes of this video I had to leave it, you know, on like 18 to 65 plus, but you can set different demographics. And of course I will bring the amount of people down that will see your post. But as you can see, Facebook it's not dead. Obviously it's not dead, it's a huge market, but it's also a different demographic now. It's you know, like, it's such an interesting thing, because Facebook was like one of the first social media, you know, platforms that really went viral, and everyone had one. And Instagram is for younger people now, and for, you know, it's like the coolest thing, let's say. And a lot of businesses do Instagram, and a lot of celebrities do Instagram, so there is a different market there as well. And I haven't tried like TikTok advertisement or Twitter advertisement. I haven't mainly tried because it's really expensive. Twitter, it does not allow you to start from like £10 or £5 like you can do on Facebook, so that's why I haven't tried it. But in general, moving people from one platform to another, it's really hard, because from Twitter or Instagram or Facebook, people will not leave that platform to go somewhere else, because that's what that specific platform is trying to do, keep them there. You know, they want that watch time. YouTube wants that watch time. That's what YouTube is always pushing for, you know, people to stay on the platform as much as they can. Facebook is pushing for the same thing, people to stay there as much as they can. Instagram as well. Twitter, obviously, that is like the biggest challenge when you are advertising online. To give you a yes or no answer, I still think yes, it's worth advertising on Facebook, as long as you optimize it right and you study it right. You know, like when you do a post and then you have to see your analytics and what kind of people you attracted, and, you know, male or female, or, you know, age demographic and all of that. You have to do, you know, like, you have to know what you're doing, because otherwise you're just spending money for no reason. Just like I did, I spent £10 and basically it gave me nothing back. But this was a really interesting topic, and I've learned a lot from this. Right, guys, thank you very much for watching this video. Let me know what you think about advertising on social media, on Facebook, Instagram, or anyone else, anywhere else. Let me know, where do you advertise your own videos or your own products, or if you're a business or something. And let me know if you have any questions or any comments on this, or if you agree or if you disagree with me. Please leave a like and leave a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. I really appreciate it. Again, subscribe if you already haven't, and I will see you in the next one.